Hello and welcome back to another video on the Football Zone, and today we are going to do a tier list ranking the 2022-2023 season Premier League managers in the off-season, not match day, so I thought I'd do something different today and do this, so we're going to get straight into it then, and we're going to start off with Steve Cooper, the Nottingham Forest manager, and as you can see I put him in good. I think Steve Cooper is going to surprise a lot of people this season. Did a remarkable job on a low budget Swansea, obviously Forest from relegation to where they were this season, won the Youth Cup of England. I think he's very good. But not quite enough to put him in the top echelons. For Ten Hag, I went very good. Obviously unproven in the Premier League and in English football in general, but I think he'll do a good job, to be honest. Took Ajax to the semi-final of the Champions League, dominated Dutch football. I think he's a very solid appointment for United. Jesse March, I put him mid. He did a good job in the Red Bull teams. At Leeds, he did okay to keep them up. Maybe he could have done slightly better, but on the whole, did his job. Mid. But anyway, the best I've gone for Jurgen Klopp. I think there's very little debate over this. Klopp has just been excellent, hasn't he? Ever since arriving in Liverpool, not much more to say. Conte, I was debating whether to put him in very good or the best. I went for very good. I just don't think he's quite at the level of like a Klopp and a Guardiola. But yeah, if there's one in between the best and very good, he'd probably be in there. And Guardiola, obviously the other managers go in the best. It's just remarkable what he's done in his managerial career. And I think for Klopp and Guardiola, you can have very few arguments about that. Moving on then to Brendon Rodgers, I put him in good. I was debating between good and very good, but kind of last season with Leicester kind of put him down a bit. But he has been remarkable. Maybe if he got Leicester into Champions League one of those seasons, he may have been very good. But Eddie Howe, I also went for good. The job at Bournemouth he did was just incredible. Started off very well at Newcastle, Just don't feel I can put him in good, very good yet, but he could be there in the future. Tuchel I put very good. Obviously maybe a disappointing season for Chelsea last year, but he still won the Champions League from them, and his first season was just remarkable. So he definitely deserves a spot in very good for me. No little doubt about that. But anyway, Marco Silva went for mid. I was considering putting him between mid and not good enough, but that last season at Fulham where they just dominated the Championship, Mitro on fire, everything, it kind of persuaded me to put him up one. Thomas Frank I put in good. He's just done a brilliant job at Brentford. They're now a mid-table Premier League team based off last year, and I think a lot of it is down to him. So he did a very good job. Moving on into Patrick Fieri, I had very big doubts about him when he came in at the start of last season, but he definitely proved me wrong, and did a very solid job last season with a young squad players have, and I think he'll build on it further this season. So definitely deserves a spot and good for me. I think I do rate him quite highly as a manager. But moving on then to the next one, Graeme Potter, and as you can see, I was debating between putting him very good and good, but I went for good just because Brighton, they haven't really properly broken into the top half yet. If they had done, a team like Brighton, he probably would have been there, but not quite. Gerrard I went for good. I was debating between good and mid, but just what he did at Rangers, I don't think he did too badly at Villa last season, just about slots into good. For Scott Parker I went not good enough, kind of a controversial one, but that Bournemouth side, they did make a bit of a meal of promotion when they shouldn't have done. Fulham he did average in the Premier League, so I'm going to say not good enough, maybe controversial. Lampard as well, just with the Chelsea squad he had when you compare to what Tuchel did the bare minimum to keep Everton up, so he's kind of not good enough as well, maybe controversial, but there we go. Arteta I went for good. Some people may disagree, think he should be lower, but for me I think he's done a decent enough job, and definitely heading Arsenal in the right direction. Lage I went for good first season at Wolves, but could he do? We'll have to see what he does this season and then maybe readjust it next season. Hassan Hintel mid for me. He's done okay at Southampton, but has he really progressed so much further? I'm not so sure. David Moyes, very good. There's not much debate about that really, is there? A few years ago you would have had him a lot lower, but the job he's done at West Ham, has been nothing short of remarkable, definitely deserves a place at the top of the list. That's my tier list. Debate what you like. I think I'm pretty happy with it, I'll be interested to see what you guys think about it. But anyway guys, that's the video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, don't forget to comment down and follow us, and subscribe for daily football news, and subscribe to the channel, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.